Hello YouTube, back here with another video, doing my top 25 all-time favorite movies. Got the list right here, got them written down, got the pile right here to show you some of my favorite movies because I have some of them Blu-ray. Alright, let's jump right in. My top 25th and 24th, but they're by the same director, so why not? Top 25 is Goodfellas and top 24 Shutter Island. Me, I love the way Martin Scorsese's directing is. I love him. No, I don't love him. Yeah, well, yeah, it sounded weird. I love how he just does the movies and how they're like just snappy like that. It always collects together. Goodfellas, I think Goodfellas and Boogie Nights are one of the most entertaining movies of all time. I think because it's, they just click. And Paul Anderson, I think that's what his name is. Because him and Philip Seymour Hoffman do a bunch of stuff together. Well, did. Yeah. 23 is Boogie Nights with, oh my gosh, Mark Wahlberg, Julianne Moore, Burt Reynolds, Heather Graham, Don Cheadle, a bunch of other stuff. Directed by Paul Anderson. I think that he just does a phenomenal job in doing what he does and stuff. I think it's Paul Anderson. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I think it's one of the movies. I think that movie is just one of the all-time entertaining movies. I think because I don't know, it just snaps like that, and it just I don't know. I like the movie a lot. My 22nd all-time favorite movie is This Is the End. If you see the poster back there, I like these guys' chemistry together. I like how there's like a bunch of these. I like how in the movie that they're about their own selves, and if I can't think of what it's called. Paparazzi scandals, whatever they are, about them, they just used the movie just to make fun of it and stuff. I really like that. My 21 all-time favorite movie is Inception. I love Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio. He was one of my all-time favorite actors. I think that if you give him something, he will just do an outstanding job with it. Like Wolf of Wall Street, even though you guys know I hate the editing in that movie, I still like it. Just Inception, just a good movie. It just makes you think a bit too. My 20th all-time favorite movie is V for Vendetta with Natalie Portman. Man, well, this movie is just phenomenal. I like this movie because the ending is one of the most mesmerizing endings of all time. I just love the ending. I love the story. I love a lot of things about it because it is true. Well, it's not true. It's true. I think it's true to the comics. I've only read one of the comics. Yeah, 19. All-time favorite movie is Silence of the Lambs with Anthony Hopkins and Jodie. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the last name. Foster, yeah, Jodie Foster. I think they did a phenomenal job, but I don't know why, but every time I see Buffalo Bob, I just laugh because I think of Joe Dirt and Clerks too, because I don't know, but it is a very good movie. I think Anthony Hopkins did a heck of a job. 18th all-time favorite movies is one of my all-time favorite animated movies, and that's Megamind with Will Ferrell and Ted something. Yeah, I forget what his name is. He played in a bunch of David Cross. I don't know why I said Ted. Yeah, David Cross. I like the chemistry in the movie together. I thought the movie was just, I don't know, I like it because I'm into superhero stuff, and Megamind was just a fun movie for me. Next movie is my 17th all-time favorite movies. The only movie I actually like that's like this, 300. I'm not a big fan of Spartan movies and Roman movies. Gladiator was okay. 300, I love the way that it was shot. Zack Snyder did an epic job of this movie. I like how you cannot tell it's a green screen. Oh my gosh, you cannot tell that this is a green screen throughout this whole movie. I think it's awesome. I like the directing style. I like the way it was shot. I can watch the movie right now if I want, because I feel like watching it. 16th all-time favorite movies, one of my favorite all-time favorite comedies, That's Pineapple Express. That movie just gets me every time. The part that always gets me is the fight scene where they're fighting over the phone and stuff about him calling Saul. I don't know, that just movie just it just makes me laugh so hard. Where when they keep on apologizing to each other every time they break something or stuff. I love that movie. 15. All four if you no 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5. You know, let's make it 7. I know this is cheating, but all the Jackass movies, there's 7 of them. If you got the .5s, those movies are just absolutely funny. I can watch them over and over again, just still have the same reaction. And Johnny Knoxville was just an absolute genius. I just saw Bad Grandpa .5. I actually liked it a lot. I actually think that was funnier than the original movie that they had out. Next one, the number 14th, is Superbad. I think this movie's just so freaking funny. I love Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill's like one of my, I'd have to say like 5th all-time favorite actresses. I don't know, and I love Judd Apatow, Seth Rogen, and Evan Goldberg. Their movies, I think, they're just genius because it clicks, it works, it's fresh. I like it a lot. I like them a lot. Next movie I have here is with my all-time favorite actor and my all-time favorite actress, and the actress is just a goddess, and that's yes, The Spectacular Now with Shailene Woodley and Miles Teller. Miles Teller, I think this is absolutely funny. Miles Teller actually grew up an hour away from me. Yeah, cause like he was born in 87, 88, and I was born 11 years after he was. But yeah, I like Miles Teller's a fresh guy. I like how he's getting all these movies now just because of this movie, and I don't know what other movie he did phenomenal. Oh, Rabbit Hole. Rabbit Hole is pretty good. Number 12. This movie is one of my all-time favorite horror movies. I'm not a big horror guy, but this movie, it's not really horror. It's comedy and horror. I don't like horror because like if the 80s horror, I thought was absolutely dumb because you had a good series and they just ruined it. Like Friday the 13th. The first 2 were good. The rest sucked. They were on Elm Street. The first 2 were good. And the rest sucked. Halloween, the first 3 were good, the rest sucked. I don't know. I think they overdid with horror movies back in the 80s. But You're Next is my all-time favorite horror movie. I don't know, I like the way it works. I mean, yes, the first 30 minutes were boring, but then I like the twist in the movie. I like a bunch of stuff. I like a lot of stuff about that movie. I think it is very cool. Number 11, this movie, I don't know. This movie, I love this movie. I think it's funny. I don't know, I like the chemistry between these guys. And I heard that they're playing another movie together, which I think is going to be absolutely awesome. And that's Step Brothers. This movie, I just watched it when I went to Maryland on Saturday. I don't know, this movie I think it's hilarious. I like the fighting scenes between them. Will Ferrell is just a funny guy. He's fresh. He's sort of fresh. But Saturday Night Live, I think Saturday Night Live sketches are hilarious. Yeah, number 10, it was in my Blu-ray update, and I'm excited to have this movie. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm so excited to have it, and that's The Birdcage. This movie is absolutely, I don't know if you guys, wow, the lighting's terrible in here. Yeah, The Birdcage, I don't know, Robin Williams, and Nathan Lane, they're just hilarious together. I like the movie a lot. The limits that this movie has, I think, is just so friggin' funny. Oh wow, I mixed up. What is it? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, I'm so messed up. Number 4. No, number 4. Number 9. Sorry guys, I'm having a huge confusion right here. Is a series. It's my all-time favorite series. My second all-time favorite series is Scream series. The fresh, most. I don't. The Scream series. And I don't know. I don't think it let you down. The third one was weak, but I actually really enjoyed it. But Scream series are the only horror genre, not the genre, horror series that does not get crappy, for me, I think. But this series is my all-time favorite series, and that's the American Pies. I don't have the third one. That's the weak. I think the third one's the weakest one. This one, actually, this is my favorite one. Then it goes number 2, 1, and then the wedding. But I love this series because I'm not gonna say I can relate to them. If I say I relate to them, that's gonna be weird. But I could sort of relate to the movie because I don't know. It's I'm a teen and I can relate to it. Oh yeah, next movie I have here is my I love this freaking movie. I just seen the second one in theaters Friday and I loved it. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are geniuses. Let me tell you again, they're geniuses. This 21 Jump Street. I quote this movie so much. This movie I ever quote in my life. I just loved the chemistry between Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum, the bromance between them. Let me see. Number 7 is my favorite Adam Sandler movie, and that's Wedding Singer. I love him and Drew Barrymore together. And I actually really enjoyed Blended, even though I don't know, I like the movie, but I wish they would show how they got to Africa and Blended, like the airport, and then yeah. Yeah, Wedding Singer, I liked it. I like it. It has a very heartwarming thing in it. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm just spinning stuff off the top of my head. But my favorite part is the ending when he's singing that song on the airplane to him. I guess I get this big goofy smile on my face. I don't know why I do, but I like it. I enjoy that movie. It's one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. For me, the all-time funniest Adam Sandler movie has to be That's My Boy. I like how Adam Sandler, when I was a kid, got raunchy with everything he's done. I liked it. Number 6, I cannot wait for the sequel to come out in the fall, and that's Horrible Bosses. This movie is just absolutely funny, and I like the way how it works and what. Yeah, I just really enjoy this movie. I can watch it anytime, any day, over and over again, and it's still so funny. That's Horrible Bosses. And we're almost done. Number 5 is She's Out of My League. This movie I can actually relate. I want to relate to, but I can't yet. But this movie, I love Jay Baruchel, in this movie, and Molly McLeish. Not Molly McLeish. I just said her name in the movie. Adam Eve. I don't know how you say her last name. What's her name? Oh yeah, Alice Eve. I think she's absolutely phenomenal in the movie. She's beautiful. The movie's just funny. It has that gross out humor to it. My favorite comedies are the raunchy, gross out humor comedies. Number 4, this movie. I hate stuff that's about race related and stuff. About black people saying about white people, white people saying about black people. It's just I think racism crap is just so stupid. But this movie does a phenomenal, amazing job at capturing it, and I don't know. I was introduced to this movie, and this movie just blew me away. I like this movie. That's American History X with Edward Norton and Edward Furlong. You have to see this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, it's very heavy stuff in this movie. If you're a different race, it is, because they say stuff and they pick on stuff about every race but the whites. But this movie, you have to check it out. It's a phenomenal movie. My third all-time favorite movie is 10 Things I Hate About You. I love that movie. Heath Ledger, whatever his name is. And I can't think, Julius something. I can't think of the last name. But I like that movie because it captures the 90s and the stuff that's done. And I wish I had it on Blu-ray because I'd watch it over. Excuse me, I don't know why I keep doing that. I could watch it over and over again. Number 2 is Silver Linings Playbook. This movie, Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, just oh my gosh, I love them in this movie so much. I'm not gonna say I can relate to it. I can, but then can't. I can relate to it. I'm not weird, but some of the stuff I can relate to what happened. Sorry for the stuttering. I can relate to what happened. Some of the stuff, not all of it. Some. All right, guys, come on, drum roll. All right, my all-time favorite movie came out last year, but was produced in 2012. That's Harmony Korine's Spring Breakers. I know what you guys are saying. This movie was really crappy. I mean, I don't think it was crappy. It's one of my all-time favorite movies, and love Harmony Korine's style of movies. It's really raw. Kids, and another movie that he's done. I can't think of the movie he's done, but yeah, I like how raw Harmony Korine is in his movies, and this is really raw. James Franco does an excellent job in this movie. I like it because it's like a hallucination. It's like a music video in 94 minutes. It's just a phenomenal movie. I like the lighting, how the pop culture references in this movie. I like it, and it was on Richard Roeper's top 10 all-time. Richard Roeper's top 10 favorite movies of last year. I think it's pretty cool because it's my all-time favorite movie. And I usually I'm a person who, I don't know, if I see a movie, oh, that's my all-time favorite movie. But this one actually stuck on my list, and it's going to stay there for forever now. And I'm a huge fan of it. I got poster and paper from articles of Spring Breakers. That's just an all-time favorite movie. I like it. Yeah, this is my top 25 all-time favorite movies. If you guys enjoyed, please give us the thumbs up. Please share me out. Subscribe. Anything you can just to get me more subscribers. And as always, enjoy.